So let's drag the bodies off the strip. This is the part where the lights dim, the mascara runs, and the kingdom of teased hair and Marshall stacks start crumbling under its own weight.
Is that mascara?
And the new storm rolls in from the rainy northwest.
I was tired. I was pissed. I was wetter than Drew Barrymore to Grunge Club.
So welcome back to Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow. This is the rise, fall, and the resurrection of hair metal. Part 2. The fall of the glam gods. Grunge, burnout, and backlash.
I'm so confused.
So one day, Poison ruled MTV.
You know I never seen you look so good.
But on the next, they were a punchline.
Suck.
And a flannel shirt kid from Seattle held the crown.
Hey, wait, I gotta
Welcome back to Headbangers History. This is part 2 of Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow. The loud and lurid saga of hair metal's golden age, its spectacular crash and its unlikely rebirth. In part 1, we partied with the gods. But in this chapter, we're gonna watch them fall.
He loved to watch people burn.
By the early 90s, what once ruled the airwaves was now seen as cartoonish.
History.
The leather and lipstick out, the glam and excess completely mocked. And the movement that brought metal to the malls was now being erased by a wave of anger, authenticity, and anti-fashion that called itself grunge.
Grunge is a subgenre of alternative rock that emerged in the late 1980s and early 1990s, primarily in the Seattle music scene. It is characterized by its raw and distorted sound, heavy guitar riffs, angsty lyrics, and a generally rebellious and nonconformist attitude. Grunge music is often associated with bands like Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, who gained significant popularity during the 1990s. These bands, along with others, helped define the grunge sound and style.
By 1989 to 90, the cracks were already showing. Hair metal had become a machine. Same formulas, same videos, same power ballads. The oversaturation? Label signed every band with Hairspray in a demo. Winger, Firehouse, Slaughter, Trickster. Danger, danger. It was hard to tell them apart. Poison's Flesh and Blood in 1990 still sold, but the magic was fading. We started out dangerous and ended up in perfume ads, according to Dee Snider of Twisted Sister.
Oh, it's the price we gotta pay, and all the games we gotta play.
And worse, the bands knew it. Many were being pressured by labels to soften their edge, go more commercial, clean up the chaos.
You make me sick.
What was the vibe? Too clean, too fake, too late. And then grunge blows in. Seattle versus Sunset Strip. September 1991 is when the meteor hit. Nirvana's Nevermind drops, and within months, the whole scene shifted. Suddenly, guys in jeans and flannel are the new rock gods. Songs about partying and girls are replaced by pain, depression, anxiety, raw emotion. Some of the key moments were Nevermind knocks Michael Jackson off at number 1. MTV's Headbangers Ball starts phasing out glam acts. Labels drop glam bands overnight. Tours canceled. Album sales nosedive. Bands like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains dominated the scene. Even metal starts to shift darker. Pantera rises, Metallica cuts their hair, and the strip goes completely silent. We went from packed stadiums to county fairs in a year, said Janie Lane of Warrant. The great Warrant, I should add, because I really love that band. So the backlash and mockery? Hair metal didn't just fall, it got buried. Late night shows mocked it, music magazines obliterated it. Suddenly the guys who were gods 5 years earlier were now punchlines. Beavis and Butthead, for all its metal love, roasted glam bands, targeting Winger especially.
His teeth are whiter than white. Yeah, they're white.
Even hard rock fans turned on their own scene. It was like glam never happened. No one wanted to admit they owned these records, according to a fan. But bands really wanted to adapt. Skid Row released Slave to the Grind in '91. It was heavier, meaner, better. But it was too late. LA Guns, Faster Pussycat, Cinderella all tried to go darker. But the fans didn't follow. By 1994, glam metal was dead in the water.
Bring out your dead!
But not all faded away. Bon Jovi pivoted into radio rock. Motley Crue tried a heavier sound with vocalist John Corabi on '94's self-titled, a genuinely heavy, underrated album, in my opinion, that flopped commercially. Some of the underrated deep cuts were misunderstood in '94. It was gritty, it was bluesy, and completely ignored by radio. Def Leppard stayed active, but never hit hysteria-level heights again. Bret Michaels and Sebastian Bach went solo. Some bands like Poison faded into nostalgia circuits. Hair metal wasn't just out of fashion, it was a liability. Even saying the words hair metal in the late 90s got you laughed out of the room.
Is he talking to me? He better not be talking to me.
So to wrap up part 2. From kings of the scene to ghosts in the bargain bins, the fall of glam metal was quick, it was ruthless, and total. But metal has always had a way of surviving, and glam has a way of resurrecting. In part 3, we
This is basic English.
In part 3, we trace the unlikely return of T's Titans. The retro revivals, new generation fans, festival reunions, and how glam evolved into something new. Louder, prouder, self-aware. But coming up next, Resurrected in Rhinestones, the revival and the legacy of hair metal.
Preach, brother. That's totally the theme.
So let me know, which hair metal band deserved a second act but got buried by the grunge wave? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and stick around for part 3, because this story ain't over yet. And I need more fans. Share it with your friends. Get into an online fight with me. Let's create a media circus.
Person too. You're a moron.
Ready for part 3? It's comeback time. Let's crank the Marshall stacks and bring the glitter back. Still rhyming. I'm Fred Carroll for Headbangers History. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'm coming back.